Happy art class. This is Mrs. Dianna from OCCTAC. Today we are going to be covering Kandinsky, and we are going to do some amazing circles using oil pastels and complementary colors today. So he was born in Moscow, Russia on December 16th in 1866. Here's a picture of him. He died December 13th, 1944 at the age of 77. He was a painter and a pioneer of abstract art. Kandinsky had a condition called synesthesia, which allowed him to hear colors. He used color to express his emotions and feelings. So he had synesthesia, which gave him the power. Well, I feel like it's a power, right? Sounds like a superhero power to hear color. So if he were to see a color, it would make a sound. So if he saw bright red, it would make a certain sound to him. Amazing, right? Can you imagine what it's like to hear color? Or maybe some of you experience the same. So, and he also expressed his feelings and emotions through color. So the colors he used were usually paired up with the feeling he was having. So today we are going to do an inspired art by Kandinsky's concentric circles. And we're going to use the element of art today, color, because we will be learning about the color wheel as well as complementary colors. If you guys were watching back at my Alma Thomas videos, then you would know that we did do a color wheel together. So have that handy so we can go over the complementary colors once again. If not, you can just go ahead and follow with me on camera. I will go through the color wheel once again. So today you will be needing a piece of paper, oil pastels. So you have paper, oil pastels, ruler, pencil, and a piece of tissue paper, toilet paper, or paper towel. Just like a little piece. You don't need a big piece at all. That's for blending. If you don't have paper, then you can go ahead and blend with your finger. You have more control when you use a piece of tissue paper. If you do not have oil pastels, that's okay. You can also use crayon, except when it comes to crayon, you won't be able to blend the crayon out, unfortunately. But you will be able to do this awesome lesson and your artwork will look amazing still. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so we have our paper here and you have your ruler handy. So what I would like you to do is, using your ruler, you're going to trace midway, like a horizontal line through your landscape piece, just halfway through. Another way you could do this too is by folding your pieces, and you can fold your paper. I'm just going to fold it to see that crease where my middle line would be. So I fold it right here so I know exactly where I'm going to go ahead and draw my line straight across. Now I do see that I have this shape on top a little bigger than that one. If you do that, that's okay. And then I'm going to want 6 boxes. So 3 on top and 3 on bottom. And once again, you can actually get super precise about this. Use your ruler, measure it out, and go ahead and mark it where you would want them to be. If you want them to be the exact same size. That's a little off, but that's okay. You can also fold your paper like so, and then you can get your lines that way too. So I'm going to go ahead and trace my line straight down this way and straight down over here. Doesn't have to be perfect measurements, but we do want 6 squares, just like so. Okay, we're done with our ruler now. And sorry if I failed to mention you were going to use your pencil. And we're gonna pop out now our oil pastels. So you guys can go ahead and use any colors that you like in any pattern that you like. I am going to be using some complementary colors on my page. Let me just go ahead and angle my camera a little bit more for you guys there. All right. Okay, so I'm going to start off with my square over here. And I'm going to use some complementary colors. So I'm going to go ahead and start with my purple. Then go to my next one being the complementary color of purple, which is yellow. So I'm start off with my purple circle. And I'm actually going to start this bottom one. We're going to just draw a circle in the middle and fill it in. I'd say a medium circle. Then we're going to get our complementary color, which is woo. Then we're going to get our complementary color, which is yellow. And we're going to go ahead and do another color right around it. A nice thick color. Thick circle, I mean. So I'm going to go ahead and color this in. Okay, once I have that, then I'm going to go ahead and do one more time with my purple. You can draw your circle first like so and then just color it in. There we go. Then I'm going to go ahead and move on to my next circle. So I'm going to do my circles first throughout my piece, and then I'm going to go in and color the background of each square. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start off with blue over here in this circle. I'm going to go ahead and color it in. And then I'm going to go ahead and look at my color wheel. And my complementary color to blue is orange. So I'm going to pop out my orange. Now, if you have a kit like mine, which some of you might, some of you may not, I do have various shades of the same color. So I'll show you what I'm going to do. So I'm going to grab one shade of my orange. Go ahead and draw that circle around it. Color it in. It's a light color, so I'm not going to try to touch the blue too much. Not right now. Just like so. Then I'm going to go ahead and get a different shade of blue. I have this light blue here, which I need to peel the paper back just a little bit. There we go. And go ahead and do another circle around and color this in. It just keeps the complementary colors going within the same square, but giving it a different value, which I like. If you don't have it, that's okay. You can use the same blue. Now I'm going to go over, I'm doing kind of like a pattern, right? And I'm going to my next one. I'm going to go ahead and use my green. This is a really nice light green. Looks like a sea green. I'm going to go ahead and color the middle. Just like so. And if I get my color wheel chart, my complementary color to green is red. And remember, the complementary colors are the opposite colors of the color wheel. So green is red. So I'm going to grab my red and do a nice big circle around my green circle and color it in. Now remember, you don't have to use oil pastels. Markers, crayons, or color pencils will work just fine, except you just cannot do the blending part, which is completely okay. Your piece will still look beautiful. There we go. And then I'm going to grab a different shade of green, which is a very, very light green. And I'm going to go straight around it one more time and color this in. This is a really pretty green. I'm just trying not to get it too close with my red yet. I don't want to dirty my oil pastel. It's okay if you do, but we're going to blend with my tissue in a minute. Now I'm going to turn this upside down. And I'm going to work on this square over here to our left. And I'm going to go ahead and grab red. So I'm just pretty much going to be doing the opposite colors that I used. Right? So I haven't used red first. So I'm going to go ahead and get red first. And I'm going to go ahead and color it in. There we go. Then the complementary color to red is green. I'm going to try to use a different green that I haven't used yet. If you have the same colors, that is totally fine. And color it in. I wonder what each color would, what sound it would make, right? What color would that green sound be like? Then I'm going to get a different shade of red. It's like a red-orange. And I'm going to go around it once more. And color it in. Oil pastels are a little messy, so make sure you have your tablecloth underneath. I'm going to go ahead and move to my next circle, and I'm going to do yellow. I haven't done yellow in my center yet. I'm going to use this nice light yellow and color it in. And the complementary color to yellow is, you got it, purple. I'm going to grab a different shade of purple. It's almost blue. It's like a very dark. Almost a blue, very dark purple. Ooh. My circle got a little crooked there. It's okay. I'm going to blend it out. I can fix it too because this color is darker. And just go ahead and make my circle a little smaller. Then I'm going to grab a different shade of yellow. I'm going to grab this yellow orange here. Use my tertiary color. Tertiary color is when we mix a yellow and like two colors together, yellow and orange, right? It's a tertiary. Tertiary colors are also very fun, like a blue-green, red-orange. There we go. And our last but not least circle up here, I'm going to color it in orange. Not the same orange I just used. Let me grab this light orange right here. It's almost a peach. Very peachy orange. I'm pushing really hard. You don't have to push this hard. I just want a lot of pigment on there because I know I'm going to be using my tissue to blend. My complementary color to orange is blue. So I'm going to grab a blue, but I'm going to grab a light blue. Grab my light blue here. I'm going to color that in. Now I chose this artist because Kandinsky, just because Alma Thomas did have her bright colors in her circles too. So I thought it would be nice to teach you a little bit about an artist who does use a similar shapes and colors. There we go. And I'm going to use one more shade of orange. I'm going to use a darker shade of orange. There we go. And I'm just going to color that right in. There we are. Awesome. So now we have all of our 6 circles done. So now we're going to have to color our backgrounds. So here's where the fun part comes. You're actually going to go ahead and you can use your complementary color to the last circle, or you can go back to the first circle that you used. For example, if I used red, I could color the background red here, green here, or you can continue the pattern if you like, or you can just go off the chart and just go ahead and color any color you would like to. So me having fun with it, I am actually already did my complementary colors together. So I'm going to go ahead and have some fun and just choose some random colors. Like I like my purple, but I don't want it with the same square. So maybe I'll do purple over here, maybe pink. I haven't used pink or a black. Black would be nice. So any colors you like. I'm going to go ahead and choose my fun colors I would choose. So I'm going to choose this really pretty pink. And I'm going to go ahead and trace my square first. Right? And this square is going to be pink. And I'm going to go ahead and color it in. And I'm not going to color it like so. I'm going to leave some white is what I'm trying to say. I'm not going to color it too hard on the background, because I know I'm going to blend away with my tissue in a minute. I love this pink. Try not to touch the circle just yet. There we go. I'm going to move over to my right. And I'm going to choose this really nice sea green. I like this color. I'm going to trace my square. And this is like the color of my walls. When I went to go get this paint at the paint store, this color was called Mermaid Treasure. Such a fun name for a paint. There we go. And we'll move over here. Let's see what color would I like this one. How about a light green? Actually, purple. I wanted to go with purple. Let's go ahead and color this one purple. Oops, a little crooked there. That's okay. A really nice, beautiful color here. Don't be afraid to turn your paper around. It gets a little easier for me to do too when I'm coloring inside. Almost turned into a rubbing because of my tablecloth underneath. It gives it some texture. There I have my 3 sides done on this side, so I'm going to focus right here on this one. I'm going to go with this bright blue. And trace my square. Try not to go on top of your other circles, but if you do, that's okay. I want to show this color a little bit over here. There we go. All right, let's move on to our next circle. And I'm going to use, let's see. This is really nice dark blue I have. Well, I don't want blue and blue next to each other, so I'll say the dark blue for this. Actually, I want to do opposite. So if I'm doing the light color here, darker color here, I didn't really do that throughout the piece, but this is like a darker orange, so I kind of want to use a lighter color. So maybe like a light, this really like nice light green. Oh, it's a little dark. That's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and trace my line and color again. Here we are. Very nice color. There we go. And then my last but not least, I was going to choose that beautiful dark blue. There we go. There we go. There we are. I'm going to turn my paper. Don't forget, you can always turn your paper. It makes things a lot easier. Okay, so now that you have done all your complementary circles and you've colored in the background of your squares, you're going to get your tissue paper that you have and you're going to get a clean spot, put your finger through it, and you're just going to start to blend each color away, just like so. And this gives it a more softer feel and a softer edge along your circles. You might want to go ahead and once you get this color going, you're going to want to go ahead and move your paper to a clean area of your tissue paper and start with the next color. And this will give it that smooth finished look. Now if you could see the difference between this right square and this one, it blends it out. So then we're going to go ahead and scoot it around and blend away with the clean area. It does get messy, so just so you know, that's okay. And then get another clean area. Your tissue paper might rip. Mine's already ripping. That's okay. Just try to use it the best you can. I'm actually going to start using it this way. It seems to rip when it's hugging my finger. And if some of those colors blend, that's okay. It'll still look really nice. I'm okay with my colors blending a little bit. There we go. And then I'm going to move on to my next one. It's a lot helpful when I have my finger in it, but I just feel like it rips so much more. I'll blend those oil pastels out. Don't blend too hard. You don't want to rip your paper. But you do want to blend it really well. Alright. There's that one. That one, the purple bleeded into my yellow a little bit. But it looks kind of cool. Okay, I'm going to switch around to this side. I'm actually have a new tissue. I'm going to use my new tissue. And I'm going to get my finger again. I'm going to try it this way one more time. And blend. Maybe if I don't press so hard. But it might be my tissues too. Yeah, it's probably my tissues. Some tissues are thicker than others. So I think best would be paper towels. Paper towels are a little bit stronger than tissues, but hey, if tissues is all we got, that's what we're gonna use. All right. should have put a little bit more of my purple in there. And then I'm going to move on to my next circle. And just blend away. Best to do one color at a time so they don't mix too much. And then get my clean area once again. Oops. Remove my tissue. Get my blue area. And then move on to my last square. Now you might get a little tired, but just keep going till you finish it at the very end. Or take a little break. There we go. And then I'm going to go ahead and do my orange. And then for my purple. There we go. Purple's kind of dark, so it's definitely getting into that yellow. That's okay. And I'm going to keep going with my yellow. There you go. See? And it even cleaned up some of that purple that was in there too. Now, if you don't want to see all these white edges, you could just go back with your oil pastels and fill them in. That is up to you. I'm trying to clean some of that orange out of that light blue color, and I did. Awesome. All right, here is our finished project. And it is looking beautiful with our complementary color circles. I hope you enjoyed today's class. I had a lot of fun. This one is a little tiring. Lot of hand movement for sure in art. So make sure that you stretch out your hands, you twist your wrists, and you stretch out those fingers. Gotta get some exercise for your hands too. And today is affirmation is I believe in myself. I believe in myself. So make sure you say your positive affirmations any chance you get. Always out, you can say them out loud in front of the mirror. I believe in myself. You could say them inside your mind when you're sitting down. I believe in myself. Always believe in yourself. It's very important to believe in you and to love yourself and take care of yourself as best you can. And by feeding our mind positive thoughts, that's one way you can definitely take care of yourself. Okay, you guys have a great day. I also wanted to let you guys know again, if you ever want to share any of your artwork that you have done with us, you can always hashtag OCCTAC, OCCTAC on Instagram or Facebook. And you can also email us at this email account that I'm going to share with you right now on that octaconline@gmail.com, this exact email. And you could share all of your beautiful artwork with us, and we would love to post it on our social media and stay together while we're apart. So have a great day. Bye, you guys.